Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be looking at people confess the most unexplainable things. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Back in 2016, my mother was staying at my place because my father was in the hospital at the time and my apartment was right next to the hospital. One night I had this dream that the landline rings and my mother answers the phone and hears the news that my dad has passed away. She hangs up the phone and tells me that my uncle, a doctor at the hospital my father was in, just gave her the news of my father's passing. I wake up startled. I have a drink of water, and just as I start feeling relieved that this was all just a bad dream, the phone rings and my mum picks it up. I was just watching her from a distance, noticing the expression on her face, noticing the tears that started dripping down her cheek, and she hangs up the phone and tells me that my uncle just told her that my father has passed away. This is the only unexplained thing that ever happened to me, and this is the first time I share this with anybody. Oh my gosh, dreams like this is just like, maybe they were getting them like emotionally ready. How does that even happen though? Like, do you think it's because they were already aware of the situation and that's what they had in mind already? Like, you know how sometimes you think about something so much that you end up dreaming about it? Like, do you think it's because their heart was already going to that place, you know? Like, they feel like it might happen, that their dad might pass away, and that's why they dreamed about it? My friend and I were sleeping in my parents' room one night when she was over, and it was probably about 3 a.m. Suddenly we hear a sound like a fart from the corner of the room, and distinctly from this one corner. You're telling me a ghost farted? So I asked my friend if she farted, and of course she says no, as it clearly came from that corner. Thinking maybe it's my dogs, as they sometimes sleep in my parents' room, I go and check it out but realize they're not in the same room with us. Okay, so that's weird, I thought. And my friend also said she heard a distinct fart too, so we assumed that maybe we both misheard. Then all of a sudden, an unknown caller starts ringing my phone, and I don't answer because at this point I'm freaked out. After I decline the call, I receive a message from an unknown caller with the same area code as the caller who had just called me. The text message is all in Spanish, and me and my friend decide to paste the text into Google Translate, where it proceeds to say, "Did you hear that fart?" Needless to say, we never slept in my parents' room again, and we're convinced that we have a Spanish farting ghost in our presence. Oh, what the heck is this? What? Making me have goosebumps. Oh my gosh, I don't like this. I thought it was gonna be funny, you know. I mean, it was pretty funny when you think about a ghost farting, right? But like, when you mess with someone's phone, nuh-uh. No. What? So who sent that message? Like, there's no way someone else was in the house with them, you know? So who sent it? Was the ghost confirming that people could hear their fart or something? My dorm hall had some weird stuff happen, but one of the weirdest was that I went to the bathroom to wash my face and brush my teeth. The sink was right next to the entrance as I washed my face. I saw and heard the door open and noticed a figure move to the end of the stairs. I figured a girl had just come in to use the bathroom. I dry off my face and I heard something. I don't know what it is. Okay. I dry off my face and begin brushing my teeth, but realized I didn't hear anyone else. I checked each stall and no one was in there. I quickly grabbed my stuff and noped out. Oh my gosh. I would not be able to sleep after this. Like, I would not be able to go to the bathroom again after this. You know, like this, the horror movie cliche thing just came true. You know, like you're washing your face and then you see a freaking ghost behind you. Yo, this wasn't meant to happen in real life, huh? Keep it in the movies. I was in my final year at uni and I worked as a TA for a language professor. This meant teaching 1-hour sessions multiple times a week. I basically lived in the known to be haunted humanities building. One Tuesday after my final class and before my first lesson of the evening, I was in the staff room heating up my microwave dinner. A woman I had never seen before came in. Oopie, let me just scooch past ya and check the time on the coffee machine. Now, I found it odd that this university employee came here just to check the time on the coffee machine. You don't have a phone, computer, watch, clock? But who am I to judge? She looks at the time on the coffee machine and says, "That can't be right. What time is it?" Me, it's 5:37. Her, 5 minutes fast. Okay. With that, she left, and although a bit odd, I didn't dwell on the interaction. That is, until 1 week later, Tuesday evening, I was again heating up my food when she enters. "Oop, let me just scooch past her and check the time. That can't be right. What time is it?" I don't know why, but this just creeped me out. I look at my phone. It is exactly 5:37. I tell her, and once again she says, 5 minutes fast. Okay, and leaves. I am deeply unsettled. The microwave dings. I take my lean cuisine and quickly head upstairs. Never saw that woman again. Oh my gosh, is she like what, a time traveler or something? Like what happened, you know? Like what is she doing? I'm so curious. Oh, that's kind of creepy too. 5:37. So that means on the clock it was 5:42. I'm just trying to figure out like what the numbers mean, you know? What the heck? How does she know that it's not right though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you check the time. How do you know the time isn't right? Like, there's no way you look at the clock and be like, oh, that's wrong. Like, I would understand it if it was like 5 hours fast or something, because then, you know, the sun is setting and all that stuff. But like, 5 minutes? Huh? I'm so confused. This creeped me out because she said the exact same thing at the exact same time. So I feel like to the creepy woman, she's never met the student before the second time, you know, because she said the exact same thing. Like, what, did she like time travel or like is she trying something? Like, I want to know. That's really creepy though. Oh my gosh, this just makes me so curious, but this is so creepy. I find this to be the creepiest out of all of the above. Rescued a blue tick coonhound that had bad anxiety when we left, so he had to be crated. Went to the grocery store with the wife and 2 young kids and left the dog in the crate. When we got back, the dog was out of the crate, but the crate was completely closed and latched. There was no apparent way it could have happened. We problem solved it for the entire day and couldn't figure out how he did it. His unmatched escape skills continued though. He could open doors. No fence could hold him in. The dog simply climbed fences. We ended up rehoming him for his own safety. He actually wound up as a farm dog, which I'm sure was his best home. He just wanted to do things on his own, you know? Oh my gosh, he just wanted to travel. That's so funny though. I feel like some dogs are really good at escaping. That's how you know they're smart. When dogs know how to escape, they are smart, you know, because they planned everything, you know. They watch you do it, and then once you're out of their sight, they do it without anyone knowing how. I got recalled into work and was driving at about 3 a.m. I was in a very rural area in Western Washington. As I come around a curve, I see a woman in a nightgown on the side of the road looking up at a steep embankment, just standing there staring away from the road. There are no homes nearby, not for miles. I call 911 and pull over about a minute up the road, not knowing what to think. Deputies showed up, couldn't locate anyone, and was as dumbfounded as I was. Oh, that was a ghost. That was a ghost. Oh my gosh, that was so obvious. It was a ghost. A woman in a nightgown in the middle of the road at 3 a.m. Yeah, man. I don't trust anyone at that time. My father died when I was 15. In my freshman year of college, me and my roommate in the dorms were somewhat close, but really had only been known each other for a month when the creepy thing happened. I hadn't told her much about my childhood, but she knew that my father had passed. One day she woke me up and asked me, "Did your father used to call you? Insert silly childhood nickname here." I hadn't heard that name since I was about 6 or 7. I definitely never told her that he used to call me that, as it was a repressed memory that I hadn't thought about in a long time. Anyway, as it turned out, she had a dream that my father had come to her and asked her to take care of me, calling me by the silly childhood nickname. It was always difficult for me that my father never saw me graduate high school or start college, but I guess he did, from wherever he is now. Oh, that's kind of creepy, eh? I mean, kind of nice, I guess. Kind of nice. I'll be salty because if he was going to be in anyone's dream, he should have been in their own kid's dream, right? You know what I mean? Like, what? What? You visited her dream, but not my dream? When I was about 9 in the 1970s, I was playing football in the street. A bus came along, so I jumped up on the pavement. As it passed, I noticed my aunt and she smiled and waved to me. When the bus had gone, I carried on playing. I went home several hours later to find my aunt had died the previous evening. What the heck? What the heck? What? So she was just saying goodbye? Like, oh my gosh, that's so creepy. This just gave me goosebumps. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. Oh, I just have this image in my mind now. Oh my gosh, I'm having goosebumps. In my mother's house, the basement light would turn on while we were away. Someone's living in your house. And even if it was turned off before we left, it was somehow back on when we got back. Once I went downstairs and was like, "Hey, Mr. Ghostman, this is not good for the bills. Could you please chill it with the lights?" "Yes, I know it's dark down here." "Okay, thanks." Light stayed off. Oh my god. They actually talked to a ghost. Yeah, I guess if you're nice to a ghost, it'll be nice back, you know. Awesome. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.